So we are still in Madison, Bouckville, New York at the antique show. And let me tell you, I still have not seen everything there is to see. Look at how large this row is. This is just one side of the street and it's not even the entire thing. And it just goes back rows and rows. It is just massive. I think I've been down every aisle and seen every booth, but there's just not, you can't possibly see it all. It's just amazing. There's so much to do and so many things to look at. Here is a fantastic example of that. I am here looking at some glass. I thought that was a check vase. Look at the wiener caddy there. Over here we have, really like that jewelry box. I'm looking at some little kitsch figurine. And then we have more glass bowls. That was probably some Fenton over there. And of course, the Christmas always catches my eye. Little Dream Pets reindeer. I think I bought that. I bought a Dream Pet. No, I bought a fox. I didn't buy that one. This booth had some incredible jewelry. I wanted to show some of the fantastic pieces that they had. And the vendor was really busy talking to somebody. They were talking business, so I didn't want to interrupt them, but look how beautiful some of their stuff was. They had some great bangles in there. There was some Bakelite in there. The brooches were fantastic. The necklaces, but I could tell just by the prices on some of the items that I could see that there wasn't much I could buy for resale, but it's still pretty to look at. Hi guys, we got the thrift and terrains.
Yes.
We're gonna go find some treasures. What did you find so far?
Oh, something cute.
Oh, a little poodle.
Poodle.
Yes, don't step in the road.
So cool.
Don't step back.
Oh my gosh, I need those. Hold on, I almost got it out.
Comfy chairs, we got it all.
I have a
And I have it.
$5.
Oh, nice. Can't beat that.
Not worth too much, but man.
Hey,
If I see a Mayhatley, I have
it's
to
a
go.
Mayhatley.
I didn't
Exactly.
find anything yet.
You just got here. And a lot of houses in the area just have barn sales like this one, but this house was so pretty, I just wanted to show you. And then I found this booth with some fantastic jewelry in it. So of course I have to stop and dig through the bowl. Look at the birds. Recording you and you recording me.
Okay, sure.
Oh, hi, we're with George today. And we're back at Madison Bouckville, of course.
Awesome. I'm so excited. This is the cider house. I
Cider
was
house.
expecting something else, I guess. I don't know what.
Yes, we're at Cider
There's
House.
someone else that we're going to meet here too.
Yes, let's go.
And we'll go.
Then over here, I was looking at this pretty jewelry, and they had a nice jewelry box with some embroidery on top, and there was a lot of little smalls over here, and I liked it. I don't think I got anything from this particular booth, but look at the glass in this booth. It really was impressive. There was Pyrex, they had MCM glass, carnival glass, biking, candy dishes. It was a pretty good booth. On to more jewelry. The sparkle always catches my attention. There's some beaded necklaces there that were really nice. And then over here, this was one of the barn sales. So this was at somebody's private house on the strip. So there was some glass. I found that canister set at a Goodwill recently and they asked $60. So it was actually cheaper here at the antique show than it was at Goodwill in Maine. So some armored Tanala. And I was looking at that little trivet plate there. There's the armored Tanala. Little duck planter, and then there was a little shelf sitter duck right there next to it too. So those were cute. I did not get them. I should have. They were cute, but I left them a little too big. That vase was amazing. We are over here in Arlene's booth, and she always has amazing glass. She was at the Carlisle glass show, and I found a couple of great pieces from her. Jocelyn always shops her area first when she gets here because her selection is always that great. So I'm looking now at some vases, and she had some paperweights. That was a really pretty one. I didn't see a signature on it. And we're in a different booth now, and I was looking at some. That was a really sad situation. That lady there is a beautiful Murano hand-blown glass piece, and somebody broke her head off. But now I was looking through that album with some old black and white photos in it. There were pretty neat photos in there to go through. Like, look at how beautiful those ladies were. They were gorgeous. They had some jadeite. That was a unique Pyrex piece. I don't know the name of the pattern, but it's one I hadn't seen before, so I had to check it out. Some Frigies. There's the snowflake pattern. Cinderella bowls. Oh, look at that Abelman. Look at that Abelman. Oh, I love it. This is probably one of my favorite booths, vendors. That Jardinier is amazing. I had a smaller one like that, Weller, and it is just... it's gorgeous. That's huge. This is probably one of the best glass displays that was at the market, the antique show. It was amazing. If nothing else, looking at it, learning from it, and just getting to see it was a pleasure. Beautiful, beautiful paperweights down in there. There's some Orient and Flume. And then I found this little box of jewelry. Went through it. I love digging through boxes of jewelry just to see if there's anything I need to have. I don't think I found anything. Nope. Did I find something? Oh, yeah, I found something. I don't even remember what that was. I found... Oh, there was littles mixed in with that jewelry. So I think that was a set of 2 chipmunks, like little bone china chipmunks. And here we had some Devar pixie ware, not to be confused with the Holt Howard pixie ware. Hey, Peppers. Hey, Pretzel. Pretzel, I'm up here. Hi. What's going on, buddy? Lots of coins in this particular vendor's area. Some jewelry I had to go look at. More jewelry. I don't know. I was really into the jewelry this particular trip. I found some brooches here. Cool unicorn. A cat. Some enamel on metal. There's some Dom pieces there that were really beautiful. They had their original boxes. George and I were both enjoying them. He was filming them. I was filming them. Look at these. The Wizard of Oz books. But then, if you look up, how cute are these little stuffed animals? I thought that was adorable. Here was, I forget how much the prices were. I think there were 3 for $20, but I liked those bracelets. I didn't get them, but I did like them. More jewelry. And mixed in with this jewelry was some other things too, like you saw the sunglasses. And this vendor was very organized with their jewelry. Beautiful pieces, a lot of turquoise. This one I think was all sterling, more high-end jewelry. I don't know if they had any gold, but I remember seeing a ton of sterling and turquoise jewelry in that particular space. Lots of Hummels over here. Some glass on top. More figurines. Just lots of figurines. Some glass in the back there. And look at these paperweights. There's an Orient and Flume in the front. And then there was this one with a turtle in it. And Jocelyn saw it and she didn't know what it was. And then I didn't know what it was. And George didn't know what it was. The vendor didn't know what it was. She gave me a good deal. I did buy it. I'll figure it out later. There was a geode. I don't know anything about geodes or rocks. It caught my eye, but I know nothing about it. So I left it behind. Cute little dog figurines. Over here. I don't even remember what that was. All right, let's go over here. Beautiful lampshade in there, hanging hearts. And then we had some Amari, I believe that was. Some Asian vintage items. And look at all the Steiff. So much Steiff. I love Steiff. I don't pick it up a whole lot just because people can identify it real easy and look it up and get values on it. So they usually price it right at retail. So to find it at a price point where I can turn around and sell it is very hard. And look at all these beautiful brooches. Look at them all. They're gorgeous. I did end up getting 5 of them out of this case, I want to say 5 or 6. And they're just stunning. They'll be coming to a knick-knack sale soon. There were some in there I've never seen before. And look at all the Christmas. Got some nesting dolls, Natrashka nesting dolls. Some vintage barware. Oh, and look at this cat. Look at this cat! It was a clock. It is a clock. It had its original box. I was so close to getting it. And then the tag said it was not working, so I left it behind. More beautiful jewelry. I gotta say, I was really impressed with the selection of jewelry at this particular antique show. Like, it's not something I used to look for in the past as much, just for brooches for my mom more so because she collects them. But I gotta say, now that I'm really seeking it out, I was impressed with how much brooches they had, and I was happy with that. Look at that teapot. That's made by Wade. Same people as the Wade Whimsies. Beautiful. I love that pattern and the glaze on that. Had some Amberina glass, barware. And that clown is how I felt because it was the end of the day.
Love this.
This beautiful statue.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I don't know if that's original vase or lampshade. Do you think?
It says floor sculpture and gosh, I don't know. She's just stunning. Yeah, I think so. It's got
Huh?
the floor, but I think it is all original lamp. Wow.
It's beautiful.
And then we ran into Dom with Prime Time Treasure Hunter over on YouTube. He's checking out the comics. And of course, George had to go over and record what he was doing in his system. He tries to get sets together. And so he keeps a list of the ones that he still needs, which is pretty smart. I'm looking at some miniatures here, and they had some Hagen Renekers in these little cases. I think I got like 4 or 5 sets, no, not sets, individual Hagen Renekers out of these little cases, still on their paper. So I was excited about that. So those will be coming up soon. That little froggy one I got the elephant, I think. I got a couple. What do I have here? Oh, the little vase that I was looking at. There was some nice framed photos in this particular booth, and I liked that. I think it was a pottery with a basket handle. It could have been wicker. I wasn't sure, but I liked it. And then up here, there was some horse photos. I put the vase back. We have some arrowheads in this particular case, which is very interesting because Jocelyn said there might be actually some arrowheads down by the creek where we're staying, and I thought, oh, I never thought to even go hunt for those. But look at those squash blossoms, the turquoise and the silver. Just stunning pieces of art. They're not just jewelry, they're art. They're beautiful. And this table had a hodgepodge of stuff. There was some vases, some cups, some vintage kitchenware. That was a cute little mug. It's a kid's cup, and you would whistle for your milk. That little bird on top was a whistle. Super cute, very kitschy. And those were cute little plates, plastic, definitely vintage. There's George. I like the candy displays. There's a really cool lampshade right there, some tins, kitchen tins. And over here, we saw some tin toys. I really like that bunny. That was super cute. Over here, she had some Scotch tape containers I like the plaid on those. Those were larger ones. Usually I see the smaller ones. And then some Kitschmas. And there's Jocelyn looking at some Rose Canton plates. And I was looking at that paperweight. And then if you stay long enough and towards the end of shows, people actually start putting out free tables, stuff that you can just get for free. And here is some jewelry I was looking at. That was a neat little Chico's necklace, but it had a little bit of rust to it. And over here I found some vintage clip-on earrings, and those were in really good condition. I offered them to George. He did not want them. I offered them to Jeremy. He did not want them. So I'm like, okay, I'll take them. And if nothing else, I know Stacy will want them. And over here was a very nice collection of Kimpier, I don't want to say that wrong. Beautiful inkwell. I've never seen this star-shaped inkwell before. It was gorgeous. It was just a beautiful collection, many pieces. And then over here they had some what looks like flow blue and some Toby mugs. I really like that little trinket dish there. And then over here, I don't know what that was. This case has, compacts that were in there. There was some beautiful lockets and jewelry. And there's that tear catcher we were talking about earlier, a little bit close up there. It's beautiful glass. The colors were just amazing. This case was probably one of the most fascinating cases in the entire show. Just an eclectic blend of items in there. The booth in general had some really wonderful Victorian pieces. There was some handheld mirrors in there and just some vanity items that were just amazing and stunning. Definitely antique pieces that were worth showing. Look at that micro mosaic photo frame. It's just stunning. Over here we're looking into the case, and we have just little toys I think were in there. Some more jewelry over here, and there was a little bit of glass in this particular booth, but I was more focused on the jewelry. Seems to be the theme of this week is jewelry. I don't think I got anything out of these particular cases. I did buy from this vendor lots of jewelry, but not from these particular cases. Though they did have an amazing piece of Joan Rivers jewelry. I didn't catch her on film. I should have. Maybe it's in here. Maybe I'll get to show it. I don't remember if I caught it. I don't think I did. But there was some watches. And back at the other place where I got those 6 brooches, digging through the $5 table to see if there's anything else I missed. I did like this bangle. It was made in Hong Kong, that green one. A little bit of moon glow there. I liked them. I got so much already. I have so much. That's the struggle when you're at these antique shows and you're like, you could just shop for days. You do shop for days. But then you get to a point where you're like, I really don't need this. I have enough already. My van is full. My bins are full, especially with jewelry, because that seems to be my thing this week. I'm looking and I'm like struggling because there's a lot of stuff I would have picked up. And then there's more jewelry. It's just an amazing collection. It's beautiful. I like seeing the different pieces. I like learning the different makers. I did buy that cat pin though, the cute little cats next to each other. I bought quite a few pieces from this particular vendor. This was my 3rd time in this booth, so I think this time I only got that one cat one. But I like to go back to the different vendors because they restock. And you don't want to miss anything. Like those glasses, I don't think were there last time I was here. And that was a brooch. But look at that. This amazing little pieces. And there's George looking at my cat. And here's Kay from Kay Loves Dogs.
$150.
Okay, but what is it?
It's a Harold Gale.
Okay.
It's a Harold Gale. It's the original Harold Gale because you can see face is, this is an earlier piece. He's from the 60s.
His face is in good condition. He's not chipped. His pom-pom is the only thing that's kind of messed up, but I could put a pom-pom on him.
Tell me about the buckle.
Oh, so Harold Gale used to make the Santas for the beverage companies. And that's how these were advertisement pieces.
Kay is the queen of Christmas. Always fun to learn from her. Look at that swung glass vase. Little too large for the van right now. I am packed to the gills. And then there was some beautiful enamel on glass over there. I think that's Fiesta. Oh, look at these head vases. They're adorable. I've never seen these ones before. And they were Joseph originals. That's kind of surprised me. I was not expecting that. I've never seen those. And then I loved these prints over here of the ballerina girls. They were adorable. That was a glass apple. I forgot the maker on that. Adorable Christmas bulbs. Here's a closer look of the prints. I like that ceramic Christmas tree. And oh my gosh, look at that purple Fiesta. I didn't even catch that until right now. Those were little cup hangers, cocktail hangers, little variety over here in this booth. There was some glass fruit, some cobalt blue, some Westmoreland there. That was a huge paperweight. I'm not sure who made that. There was a swung glass vase, Fenton, cabbage rose in the blue, some celery dishes, some advertisement pieces, and there's the puppers. Hi guys, want to say hi? Hello. And over here we were looking at some Vaseline glass. That was a Lenox apple. Just a little cigarette ashtray, and some uranium glass. Those were some really nice pieces of uranium glass though. This booth had some really nice glass. That was a Roland Karg sculpture. And Jeremy was telling me that he had one at home already. I'm jealous. And this is a perfume bottle. It wasn't marked. I was surprised by that. It was really well done. It wasn't marked though. I think that was St. Lambert. Not sure. And another cute little perfume bottle. Jeremy looked at that pink one. I'm not sure if he got it. I don't remember. He was telling me his had blue in it. And I think there's some Wedgwood back there. More vases, some pulled glass vases. Nice pottery in this booth. Some china, dishware. Real cute prints. Look at this print. It was an elf on a mushroom, and he was painting a picture. Over here, I was looking at, I don't know, because I'm doing a horrible job filming it. I don't know. Oh, it was a little card piece, and it had a snake on top. I don't know what kind of, if it was stone or jade, but it was a really neat piece. And the gentleman was explaining to me if you held it up to light, it was translucent, so you could see the colors come through the snake. And there was more Kemper. I think it's Kemper. I gotta learn how to say that word. Kemper. There's a little snuff bottle. I like the dragon candle holder right next to it. Some beautiful platters. And these particular dealers were retiring in a few weeks, so they were very motivated to sell their items, and they had some great stuff. I'm not saying they didn't, but a lot of their stuff was not the things I look for. I did buy a couple things though. I got a vase and a paperweight, so I was excited about that. There's Dom again, and he was going over what he found so far and explaining to George this print that wasn't a horror movie print, but could easily be cross attractive to people who collect horror film prints. So it was a pretty neat print, and George was filming it. So I'll let Dom and George go over to George's channel and watch the actual reenactment in real life. I guess it's not reenactment if it's the real life version, but yeah, it was fun watching them do their work together, and it was a cool print, so I'm glad I got to see that. Always fun seeing other resellers and what they're looking for and what kind of items they hunt for. And that's Dom, Prime Time Treasure Hunters. And I did buy this vase. We're back in Arlene's booth. It's signed and dated. I'm not sure. I haven't spent a lot of time researching it. I don't know who the artist is off the top of my head, but I figured I'd just figure it out later. Or try to figure it out later. Maybe Pete will know. And then I'm looking at more glass. Just so much goodness. There's like little neodymium Cathnis vase right there on the bottom. There it is. I did end up purchasing that as well. There's some Phoenix consolidated glass there and some topaz opalescent. Jeremy was looking at. Beautiful pieces. I don't know what we were talking about, but it was funny at the time. So he ended up actually getting a Fenton coin dot vase out of this particular vendor's booth. These adorable little owls, of course, caught my attention. He was like corduroy. Super cute. Never seen one in corduroy. There's Santa up there. Other knee huggers. Other ornaments. I love a good knee hugger. Oh, some Rossbro, Dream Pets, and there was a yellow knee hugger. And I don't come across the yellow ones very often. There's a better picture of him. But he had a lot of wear, so I left him behind. There's another knee hugger up there. There's another Dream Pet. We just saw one not too long ago, but here's another one. A lot of Dream Pets at this particular show, I thought. More Dream Pets. We're looking at his side eye. I think we were talking about the side eye. It was amazing. And then there was some Santas. And then here we had some adorable little angels still in their packaging. And we had some Christmas lights with Santa Claus, some snowmen. And I have a friend that collects these, a little schoolhouse, but I think they were like 12 each, I want to say. And over here, we had more ornaments. Really cute. This whole basket was full of ornaments. But when it comes to ornaments, I like to buy in bulk. I don't like buying one at a time at $8 each. I want to go in, I want to buy a bin, and I want to spend one amount of money on an entire bin. So they were cute to look at, but that's really not how I purchase Christmas items unless it's something amazing. But again, real fun to look at. That was one I've never seen before. The cute little striped girl. And there was a little snow cone man. Poinsettias. I mean, really good stuff. I was impressed. But I wish it was all clumped together at one price. But it's a show. What can you expect? There's the boys. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.